And we seem to be live again. Today, this time, we are going to do some game Dev Tycoon. Hopefully, I can get it to work properly. I have never actually played this before. What little I have done was just to make sure that the game actually worked, which it did before, and now it seems to be having a bit of a problem again, so give me just a second while I see if I can get it to work again. Ah, there we go. There we have it. It's a bit tricky getting it to run properly in the window and all that, but I think that just about takes care of it. Now let me just confirm that we got things a running here, and if they are, we can move on. Checking. And yes, we appear to be quite properly live and all that good stuff. So, let me just switch over to my main screen. And I think we can get started. Alright. I haven't actually played the game yet. I just started to make sure that the proportions and stuff were right, so new game. It's a business simulation. We have been transported back in time to start our very own game development company, right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Oh, I do love leading the market. But before we can start, we have to give your upcoming company a name. Okay, so. Oh good, Zerro's here. I'm sure he won't be aggressive and grating, but my company name. It's the name I used for the very first ZZT game that I made way back in the day. And that's how I released it. Unless you want to prefer that it's a tribute to Lord Ixion from RPGMag.com, in which case, go right ahead. I won't complain. He's a cool dude. And also we get to customize our dude, what little there is. None of these guys really look that much like me. I guess that's close. And I'm not wearing a sweater. Hell no. I guess I have no choice. Well, I guess if I've gotta wear a sweater, an olive drab sweater is the way to go. So, we've got some tutorial messages. And we have started a game company, and we're in a garage. Hell yeah. Garages kick ass. We can click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Alright. Develop a new game. Seems like a good start. You need to know what kind of game, and a name, and graphic technology. And we can research that stuff and whatnot. So, first we need to pick a topic. Law, transport, dance, or ninja. Well, this is the 80s, so of course ninjas will be the way to go. And the genre will, of course, be action. Because a ninja simulation would just be hiding out in the mountains of rural China for 30 years until you get a job. And the platform. Oh, we've got market shares and shit. We definitely want to start out on the G64. Because, even though it'll cost more to make it, it's got a huge market share. And although I won't be able to make good upgrades, we can do cross-platform stuff later. Now, we need a name for this game. And the name for this game, let's see. Need something good, something catchy. I know this name isn't cursed or anything, so I'm gonna use it. Steve the Ninja. That way, if it bombs, we'll know why. Steve. And the graphics. Ooh. This is going to be very expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. Because if we can start out with a bang, everything's gonna be amazing. Okay. We got 3 stages. And Zerro's giving advice, which is coming a little late because of the slight stream delay, but that's okay. Alright. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Good to know. Alright. Let's see. We don't need stories and quests so much for a first-generation game, but we do need gameplay. But we definitely need more engine, because the engine is what we will base further games on. So, if it works out, we'll have an engine to base sequels on. Yep, Zerro knows what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Game development has now started. Yes, I can see that. Clearly. Game points. What do game points do? Design and tech points. The more points you generate, the better a game will be. Okay, fair enough. Uh-oh. Good advice, Zerro. But I was actually looking at the bar that was along the bottom. Let's see, bugs should be fixed. And increase development time and cost, okay? We're getting some bugs, but not that many. Okay. Development stage 2. Ooh. We've got dialogues, which are almost completely useless, I think. Wasn't there a way we could, like, right-click on this stuff and see exactly what it did? Like EA indeed. But level design will be very important, and so will artificial intelligence. But we don't want it too advanced. So, I think that's a good balance. Let's go. Uh-oh, we're getting monthly costs. Monthly costs were 8,000 bucks? Fire Dragoon, glad you asked. Since this is the first time I've ever played it, I will definitely take suggestions, because what's the worst that could happen? Also, welcome. Let's see here. Additional features. Basic sounds. Yeah, basic sounds would be great. Cannot change the graphics. World design, probably not important for a ninja game. Graphics, very important. Sound, psh, ninjas are silent but deadly. So we'll go with that. Besides, we only need basic sound. Yeah. We're making a ninja game. As I was saying, we seem to have some monthly costs to the tune of 8,000. Now, if I, by myself or alone in my garage, with $8,000 a month in 1980s money, I'd be rich right now. Finish to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of the bugs. Okay. Well, there's no downloadable content at this point in history, so we definitely want to fix the bugs. And we're finishing the bugs, and finish. Let's see how she does. Yeah, sorry about that, Fire Dragoon. I don't seem to be dropping too many frames or anything, but it's very sketchy, my connection, so it might go in and out, and I apologize about that in advance. Summary of experience. So... oh yeah. Wow, we upped our dialogue with a ninja game. Duly noted. DLC. Well, luckily, I hate DLC in real life for non-online games, so let's release this game. Yeah, good judgment. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So, I'm guessing that means that now we can, let's see, if we research, that'll be good. So, how many research points do I actually have? That's a good question. Ah, 16. Okay. Oh. Steve the Ninja. Reviews are in. Five. Not terrible. Well, it is a ninja game in the 80s. There are a lot of those. Hey, middle of the road. That's okay, because middle of the road games still make money. Because people don't read reviews, because it's the 80s and no one can afford a magazine subscription. Okay, now a game report. Click anywhere on the menu to bring up the action menu. And generate game report. Okay. Sure, you can suggest the next game. Wow, my first effort, 76 on the charts, ain't bad. So, apparently we have money coming in. And I have fans. Huzzah! Ninja in action is a good combination. Duh. Artificial intelligence is important. Okay. Hey, you can all suggest new games. I'm listening. Action menu. Oh, always do something or paused. How exactly do I pause, can you tell? But we also want to start researching. Let's see, I can't do a custom game engine yet. What are our new topics? Ah, we can do comedy. Comedy is always good for 80s-based games. Fire Dragoon, you see it right here. Like I say, I just started. Yeah, I'll probably wait for a new game engine for now, but we need to start developing a new game. Let's check out our topics. We can probably shoot out a sequel. But do we do the G64 or do we do the PC? Ah, I know, we'll do a PC port of Steve the Ninja. It'll cost less, and we can get more of the market share for... Wait, back up. I like it. We'll work on that next. And, well, why not? It works for every other company. It's a PC port. But we'll improve the gameplay, you see. That way we'll be breeding people to move towards the PC release. I don't see how this is costing so much money, because I'm the only employee. Okay. We definitely want to up the AI, because that was something that the people definitely wanted. And it's a PC, so we can up the sound just a bit. We already have a good basis in the graphics. I probably should have waited for the bugs to work out. I just instinctively clicked finish because it's something that I do. I had the same problem with it's the Oregon Trail thing all over again. Alright. Let me think for a second. A law strategy game for the PC. That could very much work. I'm going to wait just a little bit and see if the PC console is going to make me some money. It ain't looking good. Okay. It ain't horrible. I'll still make my money back, I'm sure. Well, yeah, you told me. I just kind of assumed that this would work like in real life, where people want the same game over and over again. And don't tell me they don't, because there have been 800 Call of Duty repeats in the last 5 years. Okay. So forget about common sense and just do things the way that actual game people want it to be done. Duly noted. Yeah, I know you don't, Zero, but like 12 billion other people do. It's consistently made money despite the fact that everybody claims they don't like it, which is baffling until you realize that Nickelback has done the same thing. Damn their eyes. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm still making money overall, so that's good. My fans are dying out, but that's okay, because they are going to come back when I use the Fire Dragoons idea. And this is going to be a real killer. And let's see, what was it going to be? It was a law something. Yeah, I don't actually understand what generating the report actually does. Let's see here. What was that all about? Let me just double check again. Strategy PC. Strategy. Strategy game. Yes, strategy. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Well, next time I will definitely remember to do that. Now, do I do this for the PC or the G64? It's a strategy game, so my initial reaction is to do it for the PC. I am listening to advice. PC it is. Alright, well, let's do it to it. And I'm thinking text-based. Any objections? Doesn't seem like there are, so let's do it to it. We definitely need an engine. And we definitely need story. Gameplay is text-based, so we'll lower that just a little bit. Oh no, it's bugs. And dialogues are going to be huge. Level design, almost non-existent. Artificial intelligence also probably not real big because it will mostly be scripted events, I'm thinking. Oh no, Ninvento. Home gaming console. Holy shit, that could be huge. Yeah, it'll never catch on. Home gaming consoles. Pshaw. Yeah, the PC port did make its money back at least. So there's that. Okay. And world design, also not important for a text game. Graphics, very not important. And sound, also not that important. So we'll just, we'll do all across the board. Dialogue in a strategy game because I'm thinking it'll be mostly scenario-based. And the bugs are gone. So now we finish. Yay! Let's release it. Now, we definitely generate the game report, right? Oh. We can do... Well, I guess we can still do this. Should we generate reports for the old game? I guess we didn't make money off the old one. It could be a learning experience. Might as well. Alright. Wow. That's not getting good reviews at all. Don't buy it. Terrible shame, that. Well. Ah, but then Ninvento is out. See, now we've got something to go with. Yep, dialogues seem not at all important. Hello, Master of Baiting. Yep. Custom game engine. Uh-oh, contract work. That could be good for me. I could go the LJN route, who, while reviled by history, made enough money to keep going for, like, decades. Alright. We should probably also do a report for this and find out why it bombed. Why, indeed, did it bomb? Good question. Law and strategy, good combination. Dialogue's not important. Okay, if you say so. Platform match. Okay, so if all that stuff was great, why did it bomb? Very strange. Okay, well don't thank me, thank Zerro, he bought this game. Yep, very nice. Okie dokie. So, let's see here. I am losing money still, but I can, in fact, do the research on a custom game engine. Oh. Zerro said that was the way to go, so I'm gonna try it. Yay, research. How is that off the market? There are games today that have been on the market for years. I'm looking at you, first-party Nintendo titles. Alright. I can create my own game engines. Good. But I'm not sure I can afford it right yet. I need to knock something out so that I can get some money incoming. And I'm going to also need to do that before I have enough research points. So let's knock a game out. Doesn't look like I can do the Nintendo or Unnintendo or whatever the hell it is thing. Let's do a PC game. You know what? I am going to do... Shit. I don't have a lot of topics. It's kind of a problem. Kind of a big old problem. So, an adventure game is pretty much out. I know. Action transport. I was gonna do simulation transport, but action transport could be even better. Good thinking. There we go. And of course we'll need... Someone already did Mother Truckers, I'm afraid to say. Action transport is a bad combo? Well, how about a simulation then? Simulation transport is always good news, because people do love, like, the tedium of driving a truck from their computer when they could be doing it in real life and getting paid. I think this will be fine. I have faith in this game. We definitely need the gameplay and the engine. I hope this sells. Go truck yourself. That would have been a good one. No, we know it's going to be a good game because it's got a shit ton of bugs. Shouldn't need dialogues. It will, however, need amazing level design and AI if it's going to sell. Oh, I'm gonna go bankrupt. Definitely. And the graphics are gonna be the main thing. Get the bugs. Uh-oh. I need this to make money. Let's do it. Make money. Well, it does seem like I made some experience points, which is good. We like XP. Sorry, Dead Zergling. I don't really have a good thing in place for that. Mono sound, hooray! That beats the PC speakers I was working on. Now, can we generate a game report? Or do we need to wait until more information is out? Here are the reviews. Hooray, I'm above average. Slightly above average. That's amazing. Let's check the reports. And hope that this thing makes some money. Yes, I definitely need a new topic. Like, that is extremely important. And fantasy, because, yeah, I understand fantasy games. Not all that well, but... Transport and simulation, great combination. Sound is important. Okay. PC simulation is good. Awesome. Okay, let's do some research. We want to research a new topic. And definitely fantasy, except we can't do fantasy yet. So let's do comedy. Yep, new topic, comedy. Do it. Do the research. Do it, Code Monkey. Silver Surfer, eh? That sounds like something I'd get stuck playing. Yes, profits, very good. I'm almost back to where I started, so that's amazing. What else can I research? Game tutorials? Ha, no. But mono sound. Definitely... Oh shit, that costs 40k to research? That's insane. What works well with comedy? Have you ever played like the Monkey Island series? Because that stuff's pretty good. Let's do a comedy game in the adventure. For not the TES, but the PC. Even though the market share's down, and then after that, ooh, we got a huge license cost with the TES. So we're gonna do this. Yes, comedy adventure. Trust me, it's huge. Let's see. Comedy adventure. What's a good name for a comedy adventure? Jimmy's Bar. The heartwarming story of Jimmy and how he wanted to start his own bar through a series of wacky misadventures. Oh yeah, I don't know if... I didn't actually tell him about that, but you might have. You can explain it. Definitely want the stories and quests. The gameplay can be fair to middling, but we definitely need an engine developed. Yep, Street Edema did great. Hooray. And we're definitely going to want dialogue. The AI, not so important. Dialogue is very important in a comedy game. Very important. Seems like we're not getting too many bugs. And world design also important, and graphics and sound, so we'll just do a straight up split there. We're definitely going to have to license some TES stuff very soon. Well, we'll see how it went. Damn right I upgraded my dialogue. Let's do it. Yes, at the moment, but soon. Jimmy's Bar. How is it? Oh, we got an early 6. Ooh, an 8. I think I found my forte. See? I told you a comedy adventure game would work well. Yes, let us indeed see if I can research fantasy. Hell yeah, that's the kind of money I needed. Not yet. But I can do space. But should I do space? I think I need to research sound. Kind of important to have sound. It's a bit of a gamble. But I think it'll be huge. You're right, I could do a space sim. A space sim doesn't need that good of a sound, it just needs good gameplay. So, that's not a terrible idea at all. Let's research space. Everybody likes space, right? Space. People talk about it. It's a thing. You have successfully researched space. Awesome. And develop a game engine, you say. That's not a bad idea. But how much will it cost? That's the question. First, let's see what we can actually do. 2D graphics, 50K, linear story, engine, save game. That's gonna cost an awful lot, but it will work very well with our space sim. Well, it's gonna cost a lot, but once we actually get the TES licensed, it'll be amazing. Save game for a space simulator? Because space is huge. Like, it's so big that if you lost your car keys, you'd probably never find them. So you're going to want to save your game. I'm ahead of my time, damn it. Name of the engine. The Preternity engine. It's not quite infinity, and it's not quite pretentious, but there we have it. Yep. You see, the Preternity engine uses sprites that have a custom shading effect as they get bigger to give you the illusion of 3D as the ships and stars and asteroids get closer and closer to your field of vision. It's very prestigious. Very timely, but I don't think it would fly. Ooh, and now I can research a target audience. Which, if it doesn't cost too much, I definitely want to do it immediately. Pretendity is now complete. I should use it in my next game. Let's see what we can do with research. Target audience, I can research for 15 RB. Yeah, I definitely want to research target audience. Well, not really, because I can't actually afford to make enough games to target specific audiences. For now, let's try something else. We're doing a space game. And yep. I'll research it. Just hold on. First things first. We've still got a PC that isn't completely dead yet, and we can use the Pretendity engine. There we go. The Vacuum All-Stars. It's Mother Truckers in Space. Damn it. Ooh. We can do second-gen graphics. That'll be huge. But should we? We'll do an upgrade, and that will get people excited about the new engine, I'm thinking. Yeah. The engine, which we've already researched. The engine is huge. That's like the main draw. That's very true, Dead Zergling. Very true. Uh-oh. We've got console wars clicking up. Let's see. And we definitely want the AI to be important in this game, because it's going to be revolutionary. Like, it'll have emergent gameplay, just because the AI is so advanced. Space simulator with saves and high story amount is a disaster? I don't know about all that. I think it sounds awesome. Ah! Bah! It'll be huge. I just have to work some of these bugs out. You'll see. It'll sell like 1 trillion copies. SimCity doesn't have a story, and I've always felt that the game suffered for it. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, what was that about this game bombing? You were saying... Yes, definitely generate the report. I don't know. Seems like that was a pretty good game for me. What are you talking about, reality is not? Back in the 80s, when this actually is, I would have played a game like that for like a year straight. Space and simulation, great combination. Engine is important. Well, good thing I used my new one. See? It's all good. And that means that once a few more sales come in, I can definitely afford to license some TES stuff. It's a surprise hit. Yeah, damn straight. So while we're doing that, let's do some research. Definitely going to do sound. What more report do I need to generate exactly? Cha-ching! Now I've got mono sound. Sound is important, damn it. But I will also research target audience. Maybe not, but next time I will be able to use it. Besides, it worked for my space game because you can't hear shit in space. Unless something explodes, in which case all the oxygen that was in the Death Star rushes past your ears, and that's why you hear the Death Star explode, despite it being in the vacuum of space. Ha! Science. Yep, and we've got target audience, which is good. Yes, fantasy. I cannot. I can do time travel. Or music, which would be huge since I now have mono sound. Woo. Or history, which is lame. Or hacking. Yeah, time travel is probably the most fun thing out of all of that, so let's do that. Also, my next game definitely has to do the TES thing. Time travel, good. Oh, right, Jimmy's Bar. Good call. And what do we got? Comedy adventure is a great combination. Duh. PC adventure is good. And PC everyone is good. Well, I'm glad you asked about the DeLorean. You see, I just researched time travel games. Alright. What all do I have? Young, everyone, or mature? You know, screw it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be huge. I don't know if I can do 80,000. Yeah, I need to make some more money before I do the TES thing. So let's do some more PC games. And we can use the Pretrinity engine. I'm sure. And for our genre, you know, we used simulation, but we could also use it for adventure. We could use it for a time travel adventure. Hell yeah. You know, the Bill and Ted thing, pretty huge right now. Yes, a time-traveling adventure. Like Chrono Trigger, for fuck's sake. Or Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I mean, sure, you could make the argument that that was technically an RPG, but it was a very adventurous RPG. Really ahead of its time, all things considered. Yes, but I'll be the exception. I'll make the good Bill and Ted games. There. Now it's classy and shit. And naturally, it will use the latest graphics engine. And we're definitely going to want the gameplay and the story to be above par. Station! I know, you love it. Level design, not so much. I can't remember whether or not people think that dialogue matters in these games. I think it's at least somewhat important. I mean, I can't completely ignore dialogue in a game like this because it's an adventure game. Level design? Alright, boosted. Good point. Very good point. In fact, it's an amazingly excellent point. Alright, let's do this. Oh, those bubbles are just popping up. They're bubbling real good now. And we need... Most excellent! We definitely want graphics. And world design is going to be pretty important. Yep. And work the bugs out, and done. And done. We're making fantastic progress. Yeah, my graphics engine leveled up. Let's release this game. The reviews are in. How'd it do? Please not shitty. It's not shitty, hooray! I made a good Bill and Ted game. Enjoyable. Hell yeah, things are really looking up. Okay, I'm gonna stop this episode and I will start a new one here in a couple of seconds.